Hi everyone, and welcome to Learn English with Si. I thought it was about time that I did a lesson all about the United Kingdom, which is where I'm from, or the UK for short. So if you're planning on coming here on holiday, or if you're planning on living here in the future, I'm going to give you an overview of some important information about the UK. The first thing you should know is that it's made up of 4 different countries. So the UK is one big country that's made up of England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland, which are all individual countries themselves. So you can think of it as a country within a larger country. So we have England here, we have Wales, and to the north we have Scotland and then Northern Ireland. This is the Union Jack, or the Union flag, but most commonly known as the Union Jack. It's the flag of the United Kingdom. It's made up of the flags of the various individual countries that make up the UK. Let's talk about the money we use. So we use pounds and pence in the UK. 100 pence equals £1, or to use the shortened form, 100p equals £1. This is the pound sign here, or the pound symbol you can also call it as. And the p here stands for pence. The singular form of pence is penny, so this is a penny here, and the plural is pence. So this is a metric system of money, nice and easy to use. These are our coins that we use in the UK. We have the 1 penny coin, 2 pence, 5 pence, 10 pence, 20 pence and 50 pence coins. You can also use the shortened form, which is 1p, 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p and 50p. We also have pound coins. So we have the pound coin here, or a pound coin or £1 coin. You can say a pound or £1, both mean the same. And we have the £2 coin. These are the banknotes we use in the UK. We have the £5 note, the £10 note, £20 note and the £50 note. Now the first 3, the £5, £10 and £20 notes, are all commonly used in everyday life, but the £50 note isn't used that often. It's quite rare. Let's take a look at some facts now. So our national anthem is God Save the Queen, or King, depending on the gender of the monarch. We drive on the left side of the road. So unlike America, who drives on the right, or different countries, we drive on the left hand side. And our emergency services number for the police or for an ambulance, etc. is 999, so it's nice and easy to remember. And we're an island nation, so no point in the UK is further than approximately 74 miles from the sea. So wherever you are in the UK, within a couple of hours you can reach the coastline or a beach, which is a nice thing to have. We have a beautiful coastline and countryside, and it's fairly easy to get to nice beautiful scenery. In the UK we use the metric system for measuring distances and weight too, so we use centimetres and metres, grams and kilograms. But although we use the metric system overall, we still commonly use the imperial systems of measurement that we used to use in the 1950s, earlier than the 1950s and 60s, after which we converted to metric. But there's still some remnants of the imperial systems of measurement that we use in everyday life, such as feet and inches for height. So we'll often say things like 5 foot 10 inches instead of using the centimetres alternative, meters and centimetres. Pounds and ounces is still commonly used when weighing food. And distances, miles, are commonly used. All of the signposts on the motorways such as saying how far it is to a city like London or Manchester. All of them have the distance in miles instead of kilometers. As well as cars. Cars have miles per hour as well, and we measure the speed in miles per hour. So although we use the metric system officially, we still have loads of imperial measurements that we use. So you need to get familiar with these. Social etiquette. Okay, so in the UK, queuing is very important. So we always queue up for waiting for things like the bus or a train, or to check out at the store, or just waiting in line for a cashier at a bank, etc. It's a social expectation, so if you don't queue up properly, people tend to get very annoyed. So make sure that if you're waiting for something like the bus, that you always join the queue. Apologizing. So this is a very British normal thing. So it's normal for people to say if they've done something wrong, such as if they accidentally catch you with their bag or walk in front of you or anything that causes you an inconvenience. If you accidentally do something wrong, say sorry. It's a standard thing in the UK. People have joked about how British people always are apologizing a lot compared to other countries. But it's a standard expectation. It's a manners thing. So if you do anything wrong, apologize. So let's talk about food. Our country is very multicultural, and we have a wide array of restaurants, cafes and takeaways from many different cultures of the world. So we have a lot of different types of foods that are available. And we have lots of different food stores as well, so you can buy all kinds of foods from all over the world. But classic British food includes things like fish and chips, pies, pastries, pasties, cheeses, meats, cakes, and a wide array of fruit and vegetables. Some classic meals and food include battered fish and chips, Sunday roast, or Sunday lunch it's also called, or Sunday dinner, with things like Yorkshire puddings, full English breakfast, Scotch eggs, bangers and mash, toad in the hole, apple pie, scones, and Victoria sponge cake, and other various cakes. We have a whole range of classic English foods. Okay, so this is a Sunday lunch here. These are Yorkshire puddings, and often you'd have the vegetables on here on the plate, but in this case they'll have them to the side. And the famous fish and chips. Okay, let's talk about our culture and arts. So we have many museums of art and history that house masterpieces, including paintings and sculptures, etc. We have a rich cultural history, so we have lots and lots and lots of museums and things like that, with paintings and sculptures and beautiful works of art. Most cities in the country have museums with beautiful artwork in them. We're known for a thriving music scene, and we have many beautiful old buildings and stately homes and cathedrals, ancient cathedrals and things like that. We have pristine countryside, national parks, mountains, rivers, coastline and meadows. So the countryside is beautiful in the UK. We have a massive coastline, with it being an island nation. So there's many different places for you to visit. Okay, so some of our famous musicians, the Beatles of course, one of the most famous bands in the world, if not the most famous band. We have Adele and Stormzy. There's a whole range of famous musicians that come from the UK. So if you love your music, coming here, well, after the pandemic of course, is a fantastic thing if you love your music. And we have, of course, classic buildings like the Palace of Westminster, which houses the Houses of Parliament inside. And we have the Elizabeth Tower here with Big Ben inside, which is the bell. And there's loads of other famous landmarks and buildings that aren't just in London like you normally see, but we have lots of them all around the country that are worth checking out. Okay, so that was just a quick overview of the UK and some important things about our culture and some of the things we use, like our currency and coins, things like that. If you want to follow me and contact me, you can get in touch at learningthiswithsi@gmail.com, or follow me on Instagram or Facebook, where I post most days vocabulary, English grammar, other various useful things. Or if you have any questions about the English language and just are curious about anything, then send me a DM or an email and I'll be happy to help you. So in the future, I'll probably do another longer video about UK culture, because we have a rich culture that's too extensive to cover in just one quick video. Okay, that's it for today's lesson. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time on Learning This with Si.